cut the music. That's right. Every time they change the question, I change the culture. So it's time to bring on Friday Night Half Staff. We got Comic Man Andy and the hottest game in the West. That's right. Cat Ren figures. What is going on, Cat Ren? In honor of legend, I'm wearing a beanie. And it's time. It is time to make things happen. And guess what, guys? I finally got books. I have books.
Yeah.
And I read shit.
What?
I am stoked. And big shout out to Jason Misexplained for these really awful sunglasses that he bought me today. So
They're not awful.
I was daytime drinking with Misexplained. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? What's up, Andy? Did you kill Bambi?
No, I didn't. And I'm about as lively as Bub the Zombie from Day of the Dead, the original.
Well, we had puppets on last night. Tonight we've got. Let's talk some comics. Let's talk some TVs. Let's talk some Mandalorian. Let's talk about Bruce Wayne showing up and making everybody eat donuts on Titans. So I'm going to dive right into it. I'm going to give you guys my pick of the week right off the bat, but I'd be remorsed if I didn't hit up that chat. And first up, hey, yo, what's poppin'? We've got Whitewell Comics himself. The Slab Dragon is here. Chris Barrett is always hopping. And that's about all that's writing. So let's keep on talking.
Wow, you mean Chris Barrett wasn't first?
No, he wasn't. It was none other than Whitewell. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to say this to him. Alec, if you're around, I Instagrammed you the link if you want to join us because we're super bored. And I would love it. Hey, even you know what? I'm going to even send it out to TJ as well. So
Boy.
Kat, can you do that on Instagram while I show my books?
Yeah.
All right. So it's been a while since I picked up my books. And my pick of the week is Something is Killing the Children's #2. And where is it? Blackest Night. 2 dope reads, man. I read this one. I picked this one up, and I read it because Drew said it was awesome, but it was fucking garbage. And we have to. Hey, by the way, guys, we have to say the F word every 5 minutes because we're not made for kids. So,
You mean fungi?
well, I mean, we have to say fuck. It sucks, but yeah. I got that, and I'm catching up on the X-Men, and I really like this one as well. So we got 2 good reads, and I don't have any idea why this book got picked up because I thought it was absolute bullshit. So that's going in the Comic Core box for some lucky winner. And then also this Jeff Lemire Joker I thought was terrible as well.
Really?
I thought it was awful. And then this is the shittiest book I've ever read.
Oh boy.
The Hawk. I'm sorry, my green screen's screwing everything up. But Hawkman, the Infected. So yeah, I'm kind of at a loss right now. I'm more interested in I know this is gonna sound stupid because it's completely it's adverse what I usually say, but I always say that the books are so much better than the movies and shows right now, but I think Mandalorian has me fucking spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
And everything else is kind of retro, and DC is doing all the stuff leading up to Crisis, and it's kind of exciting, except for I've never watched Supergirl, so I caught up on Supergirl, and they literally had Leviathan is their main enemy on that show. So, I mean, I guess those people don't read either. But that's it. I'm out. That was a quick review, right?
Oh boy. You guys are gonna kill me this week. I haven't read anything. If it's November 15th here in Michigan, that's a holiday. It's opener for firearms season. So everybody's to bed early and up early and doing all the prepping. So I've got an entire week's worth. But I will tell you my pick of the week right off the bat is I'm really excited for Garth Ennis coming back and doing some Punisher love.
Yeah.
I'm totally looking forward to reading that one. Oblivion Song, I've heard really good things about. This is getting some more, picking up some more speed. And my favorite book right now. Did I say, yeah, Oblivion Song and then Gideon Falls. I'm getting the names all mixed up. I'm so tired right now. Gideon Falls is getting I think they started a new story arc last issue or the issue before, but God, it's been really good. I cannot wait to read those. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be a couple more days, but I will get to them.
Do you collect Funkos as well?
A couple here and there. Some of the Rick and Morty stuff, but Funkos in general haven't been something I've been picking up. They're just the ones that are supposed to be human with the really wide faces just creep me out. So anything that they seriously creep me the hell out. So anything that's not a human, I've actually thought was pretty cool. Some of the Rick and Morty stuff I really like.
Did you watch it?
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
keep that thought, because once we finish up with Kat, I want to jump back onto that one topic you just said.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Kat, what did you read this week? And what's Mark eating is the main question.
Okay, first off, Mark, what are you eating? You want to show them what you're eating, babe?
Sure. I am eating a chocolate-covered banana.
Show them the box.
Giggity.
And we got Joe Ryan in the chat. What's going on, Joe Ryan?
Chocolate box.
You're probably going to eat the entire thing anyway.
It's 5. It's actually not bad.
Oh, those are good. I've had those before.
He loves them.
Mhm.
So, what am I reading this week? So, I'm continuing my my read through of Elephant Men. I finished the 0 issue. Finished the entire so the hardcovers for it, the 0 hardcover is just the war. The first volume hardcover is it takes place a couple years after the war, and the Elephant Men have integrated into human society, and it's kind of, some people are on board with it, others still remember the war and they're still really like on the fence about it. There's a lot of basic like racial tension going on there, and a lot of different things going on. I've actually started the second volume of the hardcover.
Motherfuckers.
Hi, kiddo. I've actually started the second volume. I'll tell you, the biggest disappointment for me out of the first volume was the fact that the art style kind of jumped around every few issues. I know all of the publishers kind of do this, where someone gets stuck on a book and then they're exhausted after a couple issues, and then someone else takes over for this or that. But it was every couple issues, this team would take over, and then it'd go back to that team, and then it would go back and forth. And I don't really have an issue with that, unless there's such glaring differences in art style and writing style. I still did thoroughly enjoy the first volume, but not as good as the war for me, personally. I am still really enjoying it, and I loved the Elephant Pirates one-shot that they included at the very end. That was kind of spectacular. And what I read for this week in comics, because I didn't have a chance to make it to my local shop, but Mark did, because, I let him out of his box occasionally, especially if there's a comic involved. And that is Unsacred issue 1 from my girl, America Adelpho. My dear. Okay,
Yeah, at
so
the comic store, they know me as, oh, do you know where this is on the wall?
the next time you guys
what
cosplay,
now?
the next time you guys cosplay at an event, you got to be the gypsy and he's got to be the monkey, and you got the little music box.
But I first kind of became aware of what is it? Unsacro originally from America Adelpho off her Instagram page. I would say a year and a half ago. And I was super, super synced in and super excited about it. And I was like, when is this coming out? And it's like, oh, it's only in other languages. It's not in English yet. Super bummed. But this is the American release of it. So I've got a cat attacking something in the other room. If you can hear that.
I heard that smash.
You should just get that Google Lens app and read the app through a phone.
Yeah, that could work.
But it stars Angelina and Domino, and it's an angel and a demon or a devil, and they're in love, and it's really kind of funny because
You wouldn't think they would be in love.
and when they first meet, she's thinking, oh, he's such a nice guy, and he's thinking, wow, she's got a nice rack. And it's kind of spectacular because they meet at his rock concert, and
Sounds a lot like Missing Pieces.
it's
That was weird.
but anywho, so he thinks he's just going to hook up with her and then never call her again. 7 years later, they're still a couple and they're still a relationship, and she's a virgin. She doesn't believe in premarital sex, so that's a big issue in this entire comic, which is kind of spectacular throughout. It's really adorable. It's America Adelpho, so the artwork's fantastic throughout. It's really funny, and just crazy situations that these two find themselves in. So I'm pretty excited to see where the next issue goes up, honestly. Yeah, that is what I'm eating this week. Mark's still eating his
Bananas.
banana.
Mark, is that the whole box? Did you eat the whole box?
No, he's going to though.
He will, because last time he did Oreos. What's up, Waywell?
What's up? So I've got a suggestion
Yes.
for Mark. I've been watching a lot of like competitive eating channels. I think you should just,
He's not a speed eater.
but it doesn't have to do with speed. It just has to do with volume. Just do like an hour-long stream and see how much you could eat. You do pretty well, I think. You get some viewers.
Get some viewers.
I will get some. All right.
I want to shout out Bear Island Comics in the chat for saying Missing Pieces is for butt guys, and then saying don't misinterpret that.
Did you read anything cool or pick up anything great this weekend? This week.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but I can't share it yet.
Okay.
But I can share this.
Man Frog, it's amazing.
Man frog.
It's actually uncanny.
Frog of Man. Oh, it is
For those of you in the chat who maybe missed the greatest comic show of all time.
I doubt it.
that was epic. Epic.
I mean, I was talking today, so I got to share this. So my cousin's in town for she's a PA for a band called the Disco Biscuits.
okay, sure. I know the Disco Biscuits.
So she's like kind of hipper than me, and she was like, "Hey, you want to go grab a beer?" And I was like,
That's
"Sure."
not saying much.
No, it's not. So she's talking to me about all this, like band and stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, I have a friend that would be interested, and I called up Miss Explain and went daytime drinking with him.
Nice.
So-
Look who it is. Now we got a
What's up,
troublemaker.
Slab?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, we're shortening it now, abbreviating it to slab.
Well, see, this is what they did. They bought me a beanie. Miss Explain got me a beanie, and then made me get these bracelets, and then
To
got me
make you look cool.
and got me a pinky ring. And
I don't think I could pull off a pinky ring.
no, and then I got tight jeans and they didn't fit.
Hey,
And-
well, put the glasses back on.
oh yeah,
Back on.
these
So-
glasses are terrible. Check them
What
out. I
he-
look like
what he-
Hugo Strange.
What?
What he didn't tell you is he's potentially casting you for Leon the Professional Part 2.
It's a great
Wait.
movie.
With the bracelets? Come on.
You say
Well,
you're
It's a
terrible
newer, hipper version.
funny.
Spoilers for Leon, and I don't feel bad about spoiling it because the movie's 20 years old. He does not make it through, so you have to be Leon's cooler cousin. pinky ring wearing cousin.
Pinky wear.
You gotta be his second-rate brother that he didn't know
Yeah.
about.
His name's Peon.
Leon Greyjoy.
Dude, Leon the Professional is a very messed up movie.
I love that movie.
That's great.
That's a good movie.
Interestingly enough, the original script much more messed up.
Really?
Much,
They
yeah, much more direct about the pedophilia.
Oh.
No, I was kidding.
Oh no, yes. Do we have to say fuck again?
Yeah, it's every 5 minutes, so we can stay like non-child friendly.
Here.
Are you serious?
That's why we have the explicit
'Cause
brand.
I have never said fuck on a live stream before.
Yeah,
Oh, you just did it.
motherfuckers.
You feel good now, don't you?
Yeah,
Mother.
he's gonna be here. He's gonna.
So, hey,
Something.
TJ, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you still collect any statues?
Yes.
And
My latest
Do you-
one I got was the Howling statue from Pop Culture. So it's big,
Really?
huge.
I'm going through Diamond, and they're doing a lot of these more PVC ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the price points on them are phenomenal.
Because it's PVC. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
doing a really badass tombstone
Also, when
Of-
your cat
of the four guys walking up
Mhm.
with Doc Holliday looking like all.
Mm-hmm.
No, some of the PVC ones are very detailed and very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The werewolf one I just got, the Howling one, is like 2 feet tall, and it's actually polystone. It's very heavy.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost killed me getting out of the box.
That's
Myself.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Off the Rails show, and this is pretty exciting because I was going to go through my coolest pick of the week was my previews magazine.
I
And-
heard you just before I jumped on. I heard you dumping all over Undiscovered Country.
Which one?
Undiscovered Country.
I didn't like it. I
No,
didn't-
yeah, it was not good.
But Alec, did you see this?
Like you are very, very small.
Okay. Well, it's time.
Your
They're
video.
doing this. They're doing statues. They're coming in at $29.95.
And big in yourself.
Oh yeah, I can do
Throw
that.
him a Viagra.
Oh, so you're bigger.
I didn't know that. Oh, and I got a green screen. Shit.
Looks
Come on, focus.
Focus.
like a tree.
Focus.
Yeah, they're.
Is it Groot? Final answer.
Oh,
Is it
Legacy of my time and Fear the Dark.
Oh, sick.
Fear the Dark.
I like those guys.
I'm gonna
Oh God.
I was kind of excited about that. So, we were talking about books. I'm gonna ask a question. Did everybody watch Mandalorian?
Not yet.
hell
First
yeah.
episode, yes.
Fuck
No?
yeah.
So, without
Watch
giving
it
it,
yet.
we're not going to give any spoilers and reviews. Overall, would you say it's your favorite Star Wars entity as of now?
Is it your favorite Star Wars entity or the greatest Star Wars entity? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but those are your two choices.
Are we talking like entity as a whole, like comic books,
I'll be
books,
right back. Hold on.
movies, shows, all, or like
Spoil away. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, don't spoil. TJ hasn't seen it. Would you say
You
more?
can spoil away because spoilers don't bother me. So.
Okay, so I would say it's the best standalone there has been. Correct?
Yep. I'd agree. Yeah, I'd agree. A 10! A fucking 10!
Anytime you get a fucking baby Yoda, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
God,
So really
everyone's nuts
quick.
about that baby Yoda.
Cute little baby Yoda.
Really quick.
50-year-old baby Yoda.
We finally got it
From what I
up and running.
understand, though,
What's that, TJ?
From what I understand, they haven't really said that was Yoda. It could be someone from his species as a baby, but not necessarily Yoda, from what I understand.
Well, no, we're just saying like
Yoda's dead
she's
at
what-
this point.
Yoda's already dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mandalorian takes place at the far end of
There's
the timeline.
like
right?
people are speculating that it might be Yoda's child, but I think that might still be a bit of a stretch because of Yoda's age at that time. Because even 50 years like previous, I mean,
Yoda was 900 when he died.
was Yoda getting busy?
That's a
I'm
sharp
gonna,
lightsaber.
I'm gonna make you big. You want to talk about it?
Did he go yodeling? Hee-hoo!
That's very funny.
So I'm gonna make Alec big so
Terrible.
he can
Alex
tell the
big?
story of his lightsaber.
You're the first man to ever make me big, Chad.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
This is a custom lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge, and it was worth every penny.
Make it bigger.
Hold on, I
That
will.
looks sharp.
Hold on.
He's coming back.
And with
Keep on hitting mute because my furnace just came.
yes.
I'm gonna pass out.
Ask her again.
Wait. Alec, can you cut off
Yes.
someone's hand with it?
I haven't tried yet, but probably.
You haven't tried yet? Dude, why haven't you tried yet? That'd be like the first thing I'd do with that thing.
Oh.
It's cool.
They are battle ready, so you can't fight with them.
Okay.
And I did scare off some stormtroopers with it. That was really cool. You made me small as soon as I turned it off.
I need one of those.
Yeah. So I don't want to spoil the experience, but it was so incredible.
Look, he looks awesome with it. I
Hey,
think,
careful. Watch out for the beard.
I think Mace would be proud.
Yeah, I went with
The
purple.
force is strong in this one.
Purple is the best color, and I'm gonna build another one though. I'm probably gonna do a dark side one because I have to.
You mean a Sith one?
So this is defense and protection, and the dark side Sith one is called power and control.
Okay.
So they don't call it dark side because they don't want you to feel like you're making a bad guy's lightsaber. Because there is no such thing as bad guys in the Force. It is just it's all the Force, I guess.
So here's the quickest and easiest review of Mandalorian. If you guys like The Outlaw, Josie Wells, or The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and they actually have The Good, the Bad, the Ugly music in it, that's the Mandalorian. And
Do
it's
they really have the good bad and the ugly music in?
yeah, when he walks into the bar, the doo-doo-doo, that actually plays. And the guy that scored it was the guy that did Black Panther. So it's really, really good. And Joe Ryan, you can say motherfucker if you want.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Alec,
Yes.
Alec, before you put that away,
Yeah.
so somebody let's say somebody breaks into your home.
Yeah.
That's your defensive weapon.
Well, I also have a baseball bat.
That's
No,
all
you're
more
gonna cut him
effective.
in half with a lightsaber.
I'll say, "Come on, you sons of bitches."
Yes.
I have several swords on the wall that are battle ready.
You have swords? You collect swords too?
Yeah, I have about 5.
That's awesome, man.
Dude, hey, those are no joke.
Hey,
So so we go to cons, Cat, and when you go to a con, they always are selling like swords and knives, but yet they pat you down for swords and knives when
I've
you're
bought
coming
swords and knives at cons before. They kick you out of the con once you're holding it.
Yeah.
They're like,
lot-
you need to put that in your car, ma'am. I was like, what? But I just bought it.
A lot of times they'll either make you like wrap it up significantly or take it out of the show.
Yeah.
I just would have them hold it at the booth until I'm leaving.
There you go.
So
Yeah, but then you don't get to carry a cool sword and go like in the hallway and get kicked out.
so since we have the man,
Part
the
of the con.
You also don't get charged with assault accidentally.
well, since we have the man, the myth, the legend, I was asked to mention it
You know
again.
That happened with Weiss Schnee's sword.
Yeah.
But tomorrow on Comic Core, there's a very special show going to be debuting, and all because of TJ himself, the Dragon Heart boxes for Mora are going to be going out tomorrow, and a very, very cool thing is going to happen. So if you get a chance to watch it and you want one of the boxes, JD is going to have a very special guest with him putting the stickers on the boxes. So and helping him load them up. So we're kind of excited about that. So stay tuned and definitely watch tomorrow. And if you don't get the alerts, fucking YouTube has changed everything.
Yeah, fuck that.
The YouTube, seriously, the algorithm is crazy right now.
So that's why on Wednesday we couldn't set up StreamYard at first, because that's when they switched it over to have that
Parental thing, yeah.
parental thing. And StreamYard had, like, when you set up a StreamYard, it wasn't checking that box. It's stupid, man.
But I'm going to tell you what, you guys crushed it. And Andy, you crushed it on Monday. The two new shows are the best shows on the Comic Core next
Oh,
to
dude, let me tell you what. Wednesday hit, and I was like, "All right, sweet, gonna check this out." And I'm like, the thumbnail comes up, and it's like the greatest comic book show ever. And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sweet. I could see him running with that title." You know, and I didn't realize that they hadn't picked a name yet. When they go through the first page, and I'm laughing. Then they go through the second page, and I'm on the floor laughing hysterically. Then there was a third page of names, and it just kept going. And oh my god, that was great.
I thought I'd never laughed so hard on a live show, and then the discussion turned into either a sandwich or hot dog.
I thought it's not a sandwich.
Oh, you're gonna go down this road again?
I like the whale
Save
and
it.
bear and John.
Yeah.
The bear and the whale in the wardrobe.
Well, the best is when you said to John at one point, you went, John's like, I'd like to discuss this further, and you're like, if we have time, and he goes, you said we have time, and then he goes, I'd like to discuss it further, and he was like, you come back and like, we'll save that for another show. And I'm like, you just shut him up.
My favorite part was unfortunately not aired because it was John's reaction to me cutting him off over and over again at the beginning.
I picked up on that.
In the little, like, you know, you can in StreamYard, whoever's hosting can see everyone at the bottom, and he's just going.
Well, I thought for sure that you were gonna just keep on. I wanted you to too, because
Keep doing it.
When Drew jumped on, I just wanted you to keep on like doing the intro every time.
Yeah.
You say a word.
So I was thinking about it, but like he was talking about something that was like important for the contest that they're running. So I don't want to be that much of a dick.
He'll jump on here. I mean, it's like if you say his name 3 times, he's like fucking Beetlejuice. He just shows up. He's like crabs. You have to shave to get rid of him.
So Andy's all set.
Yeah, I mean, we got some. Oh, everything's going gray now. Ooh, oh.
No,
Is that an effect of shaving? Like
Yeah,
your follicles are coming.
Like literally.
Your face is rebelling, saying, "Guess what, you
shaved-
asshole."
I shaved and it went gray all down the center now. after I shaved, and it wasn't gray before. And I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just color
Hey,
it.
Andy,
Yo,
what part of Michigan are you in?
Southwest Michigan,
What city?
Kalamazoo.
Oh, okay. That's a far drive. On the other side.
Detroit?
More like Pontiac area.
Oh, my wife's from Clarkston, man.
Yeah. Clarkson's closer to where I am. Yeah.
Yeah. We go over there pretty often. In fact, we were talking about meeting up for Motor City next year with Alec and some other people too.
Well, I'm going to be at Motor City this year, so probably run
Nice.
into you.
Sweet.
Santa Claus complimented my beard last night.
Santa Claus complimented.
Where
my
at?
beard.
Nice.
Disney World.
Oh, he's out.
Santa Claus is already out.
It
Oh
Disney
yeah,
World.
he's
Yeah, it was like 2 days after. So Halloween at Disney starts in August, and Christmas starts 2 days after Halloween.
Isn't it every time you mention Christmas before Thanksgiving that like Santa lines up an elf and shoots them in the back of the head?
This show's not for kids, right?
No.
There's no such thing as Santa Claus or elves.
That's the most explicit thing said tonight.
Yeah.
Why do we get age restricted for that, Alec? You know that. Oh, hi. Thank you. Thank you.
We're not-
Get demonetized.
Thank you.
The Santa Claus was in our malls the last week of October before Halloween. So
Use me, baby.
I
it used to be it didn't come until the Thanksgiving Day parade.
yeah.
And then this all went out the window.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you
Paul,
guys remember what was it? Barney that lost his shit. Well, he didn't lose. The wind got him.
Is Chad on mute?
Oh, sorry.
I can hear.
I can hear him.
Am I back? Is that okay? Can TJ hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Odin, can you hear him?
All right. Hopefully that works. Can
Yeah, I
TJ
can
hear me?
Man.
There, now I can hear him now.
So there was a question by Discovery Bay. He said, "Is this TJ's first appearance off the rails?" No, I would like to say it isn't, because TJ was on one of our very first shows back in the day. A lot, I loved it, and then that's when Matt was on there all the time.
Yep.
And Matt actually did a show with us in his underwear, which was kind of cool. And that's where we met his
His
girl.
American flag underwear. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pre-cat. That's before.
Well, I know one way to make sure we're not age restricted.
Is to do that again.
Yeah.
Mark, stand up.
Mark.
What?
Oh, no. Mark doesn't wear underwear. Stay sitting.
What?
What?
Did
Was
he say
it-
you don't wear underwear?
Have I ever said
Is
that?
that what he's saying?
I don't know. Is that news to you, Kat? That's weird.
What?
Are we supposed to be wearing something? I mean,
I'm wearing yoga pants.
I'm wearing jeans.
Me too.
I'm wearing a leather
They're very
chair.
comfortable, right?
Yeah, no, they are, but I'm not. I'm wearing shorts. It's
I
Florida.
got
They,
Marvel
they give you a
Comics,
great butt,
jammies.
so it works.
You got pajamas on.
I
Hey,
mean,
Cat.
I don't know if they give you a great butt, but they give me a great one, so I'm good.
Cat,
I
do you
mean,
want to?
everything gives me a great butt. I've got a great butt.
There you go.
Cat, do you want to tell them what we're going to be watching
And he's like, yeah.
We're gonna be watching what?
on Thursday off the rails? I mean, on Outside the Issues.
Are we watching the one that we were talking about? Oh, okay. All right. So we are watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians
Ooh.
live
Nice.
commentary.
My childhood favorite.
Is it really?
Yes.
Dude, you want to come
You
on?
know, no, I don't want to watch. I want to smoke and drink and watch.
We're gonna watch it live, and because it's one of the only non-copyrighted movies.
And,
Night of the Living Dead is not
comic book.
copyrighted.
That's why we streamed it.
Dell did put out a comic book of it too.
They did.
Yes.
There it
After
is.
the movie came
What
out-
grade do you have it in?
Oh, I don't have it, no, a copy came up for sale. It was a couple $100. I didn't get it.
I was gonna say, if I will give you $100 if you can find it right now.
TJ just pulls it out. Oh, it's right here.
TJ
No.
TJ would be he's excellent at a lot of things. He would be terrible at Matt's show comic stories.
Actually, if I planned ahead, I would have certain piles around me with different categories for that occasion.
Yeah, but
How many slabs do you have?
Exciting.
1945.
Jiminy Christmas. Have you ever sold a slab?
No,
Nice.
Over there.
I don't sell or trade.
She's trying to fight.
That's awesome.
Well done. Well done.
She's mad.
That's a lot of willpower, man, because I've told myself that I'm not going to do it, and I occasionally just find something that's just too hot not to sell and try to put that into something else,
Yeah, my philosophy is if I sell a book to get a book, then I have to buy that book again at a higher price than I paid for it to begin with. So,
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. True.
So, the way I got introduced to TJ, and like the best video I ever saw was Carson giving a shout out to TJ after TJ made a video, and after that, man, like I love TJ's like my spirit animal. I love this dude. So Carson, I mean, Carson killed it, but I mean, he spoke so highly of you, and then I was like, I got to see who this guy is, and that was awesome.
I
And
appreciate it, Dad.
that was amazing.
Do you utilize anything like CLZ or not that specifically, but is there anything you use to catalog everything?
The CGC registry is everything's on there.
Oh, cool.
That's available to list. There's some books that are not on the registry. On the registry, I got 1915, but there's like 30 books that's not on the registry. But I am putting everything on Go Collect to see how much it's worth and stuff. I have 1,200 listed on Go Collect right now. It's a long process.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So I have a question. You said there are books that you have that are not on the CGC registry.
Right.
How is that possible if they've graded them?
He's talking about
For
he
the
has
reg-
them to this to his personal registry because you can do that.
The CGC registry to list your books and official sets, like Die is not there yet. It's too new. Middle West is not there yet. Some of the 2011 Adams variant covers are not there yet. They
Really?
haven't updated their registry. There's one shots that to make a set you have to have more than one issue, so the one shots are not on there, unless there's a set called like Gold Key one shots. But there's some books that are not on the registry.
Yeah. Alec, he's not talking about the census. He's talking about
Okay.
CGC.
Yeah.
When you become a member of CGC, you can go on there, and I don't have it up at the moment. But you can register a set. Like I'm working on a full run of 9/8 of Punisher Volume 2. I have a set on that list that pulls all those numbers from the census that I add them in, and then it puts me in a listing, like a public listing of what place I am, and it's kind of like a competition between friends on there.
Yep, and the serial numbers on the books
Or enemies.
and the serial numbers on the books are then registered to you. You own that book.
Yep.
And so it also helps you too if someone ever breaks in your house and steals this book, you can tell CGC that this book has been stolen, and will be red flagged if it comes up anywhere with that serial number.
Oh, that's cool.
I got a book back that way.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was stolen on my car, my friend's driveway, and got it back that way.
Very
See-
cool.
See, Kat, you need to register Mark that way instead of that chip.
I just got him chipped. I've got an app on my phone. If he gets out, I can just find out like a roundabouts where he is, and then just hit like a find me button on it, and it pings.
I was gonna say, is it like an iPhone where it's like goes into lost mode and it just like
Yeah,
makes noise?
yeah.
No,
But-
it's settled. It's settled. The next cosplay you guys do, you have to be a mistress and he has to be a gimp.
Well, you can always
Pulp Fiction.
microchip him like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second, motherfuckers.
Thank you.
Gotta meet that motherfucking quota.
Yeah, just making sure we didn't
We did. Hopefully, we didn't get monetized.
Well, We actually have a question in the chat that I want to get to.
Okay.
It's from my boy, A Poor Man's Comics. Huge shout out to A Poor Man's Comics. But his question is, Slab Dragon, have you ever built a fort out of your slabs? Because he totally would.
Not yet.
You should.
It's a lot of work moving these around. They're heavy.
Could do a throne.
It was hard enough building the wall behind me, moving them around. I'm old.
Is that the start of the slab set to the battle for Helm's Deep? The wall?
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
Bad joke.
You're tired, dude. You're gonna go kill Bambi tomorrow.
No, I'm
There's
gonna.
a dragon on top of it.
Nice.
What is it? A dragon?
It's
Nice.
a little dragon I put on top.
So, what? Okay, I guess it's getting to that time, and we're talking about Santa Claus. But what's everybody's wish for Christmas? Their book that they want, or statue, or something comic related.
Oh, I was gonna say world peace.
I was gonna say a time machine. I need more time. I can always make more money. I can't make more time.
I need.
That's what you think.
I need sleep.
Sleep.
Well, it's slime.
It's good.
I need a slime machine.
We're all so youthful. We all want adult things.
I want someone to do my bills for me.
I know, right?
I want a high grade second appearance of the Punisher. What is it, ASM 135? I think like super high grade one of those. That would be nice to go with that 129.
We do just brag it up, man. Brag it up. I think, Alec, don't you have one over your shoulder too? Or no, that's a Hulk 181. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, like what are those shells made out of? Adamantium? I mean, I'm holding some serious weight back there, yo.
They're from IKEA. They make good stuff.
Mark, what's your comic book or Christmas wish?
Mark just wants to get freedom.
It's like a bunch of Fritos.
It's already locked down. You can't go anywhere.
I really can't.
Mark,
lifetime supply of ramen.
I get an alert on my phone if he steps out of like his little area.
Jesus! Wow.
this is not true.
So, are you actually going to legitimately answer your question?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay. Well, you go first.
What I'm going to complete my run of Superboy, and then I'll be done. I know that's terrible because nobody likes him, but I'm a huge Connor fan. And I like what I like.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We all like what we like.
If Carson was here, he would agree. Because he's the one giving me half the books. He finds them in dollar bins. I was so pissed last night because I did get a Grail. I got it's from Star Comics #1, Thundercats, and I was so excited about it. Right, and Carson goes, "Oh, I found it," and his is in such better shape. And he's like, "How much you pay for it?" I told him. He goes, "Yeah, I found it at for $2," and I went, "You motherfucker!"
You motherfucker!
I was so pissed. I actually, mine is just not good shape. How about you, Kat?
What do I want for Christmas that's comic book related?
What do you want?
I don't know. He's not good at buying comics.
She looks right at him first. Mark, how does the comic book store refer to you as?
Do you know where this is on the wall?
I have
She just gives me the list, and then I have to stand there and read the entire wall to try to find it. No pictures.
Wait.
It's like, okay.
If he decides to buy me like a comic or something, I've got a dealer friend of mine that I met a couple years back that he'll just like shoot him a message and say, "Okay, what you want?" And then the guy just shoots him a price, and then he just PayPal's it, and it shows up.
Hey, Kat, what part of the country are you in?
We're in the Midwest. We're in
Okay.
Purdue territory.
Yeah, for the longest time I thought you were Canadian for some reason.
Everybody else.
No.
Why was Mark eating poutine one night?
Like
Maybe.
Nutella.
Did he call ham bacon?
Oh,
No. We
Does
do
Mark
Just,
actual
Mark just said, "Hey."
Yeah.
Well, Mark
Oh,
did
Mark
work.
does look Canadian.
Mark worked in Alaska for some time.
I did. I was a fisherman. But
Wow.
Tell that story, Mark.
tell that story.
That's not an easy job.
Salmon.
Salmon fishing. So I did commercial fishing in Kodiak for set netting for about 7 seasons. That was fun.
I
What?
don't believe you.
It wasn't
don't believe
fun
me?
when he came back.
All right. I'm going to find these pictures.
You want to
No, I believe that you did it. I don't believe that you thought it was fun.
you want to tell him what happened when I made the mistake of doing your laundry?
No.
Was there a fish in the pocket?
No,
There was jellyfish
Ugh.
in his luggage. I was unaware of this, so I
No,
ended
it
up.
was on the clothing.
I ended
But
up
still-
with
but-
jellyfish burns
Oh, really? They
Oh,
got
wow.
you, huh?
on my
Mark
arm.
pee on you?
On my no.
That's not true.
I had to see a doctor about it.
Freshwater works
But I
better.
had it on my arms, on my hands, on my face. It's like if you touch anything, there's a burn there now. And I was like, how can a dead fish affect you that much? Yes, it can.
Yes.
Mark, do you like salmon jerky?
Yeah, I've had it. It's really
He
good.
eats salmon
it's better when
everything.
it's smoked. So, I don't know how to make it, but canned salmon. Not the canned salmon. It's in a jar. That's really good. It's really oily.
Oh, like when you like literally can it for preservation.
Yeah.
I gotta change where I do this. My furnace is just going, and I keep on hitting the mute button because it sounds like I'm in a freaking wind tunnel.
Like you're in a wind tunnel.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You
Huh?
really can't hear it.
What?
You really can't hear your furnace.
Oh, thanks.
You want to tell him about the pet we almost ended up with?
The fox.
He called
Oh.
me up and said, "Hey, babe, we're getting a new pet." And I said no. And he's like, "But it's cute." And I said no.
What was it?
A fox.
What did he say?
He said it's a
No,
good.
no,
It's
no,
a, yeah, that's
a
good.
old picture of
He-
me.
That's a dated joke.
I was gonna say that's a timely reference.
Hey, wait, look, it's comics misexplained. I gotta put my glasses on for him. He's in the chat.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Pinky's
All
out.
right, everyone put your glasses on for this one.
Hi, Jason.
Set.
Jason wanted me to get affliction shirts and jeans from Buckle.
Styling and profiling.
Butt jeans.
He said he wanted bedazzled on them.
They are bedazzled. Your ass would literally be bedazzled.
Hold on, we got to make that quota.
Yeah, we do have to
F
make that
bomb.
quota.
There it is. I like it. Is that metal?
Right.
Where
Yep.
did you get that?
I found it at a local comic book convention. Just randomly, some dude made metal art stuff. Just cut it with a cutter of some sort and powder coated them and sold them for like $5 a piece.
Are you guys going to see Dr. Sleep this weekend?
I already saw it, motherfucker.
Well, what was your what was your take on it?
Show him the shark.
It was slow to start, but it was very, very good by the end.
Really? Okay. So now we've got 2 reviews. Carson said it felt forced.
Really?
His review was that the Shining stuff felt forced to him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't read the book, but I assume that's how it worked.
Charlie was playing
He was trying
their
to
league
copy the
championship
movie.
round short version. Her perfect season stayed perfect. Champions. Congratulations to Charlie over at John's Comics with Kids.
Yeah.
I'm not a big soccer.
Hey, what's her position?
I
Soccer.
was bad.
I played for a number of years. What's her position, John? Is she offense, defense, goalie, midfielder? What?
I was terrible at goalie,
Wing.
but it was
Winger.
I was a midfielder, which basically means they run you to death.
And did you used to like check people?
Not
No,
like
but I slide tackled a
I
couple.
was gonna say. That's why you got kicked off the team. That's hockey, Chad. You slide tackle in soccer.
Yeah, there's a whole story behind it. But then,
You're not allowed to throw arms.
and then I went to high school, and they were like,
you're famously not supposed to use your arms and your hands. in soccer.
However, I played tennis also, and I used to get in trouble because I'd spike other girls in the throat with the ball.
Damn,
Nice.
Yeah, she did.
savage.
It's automatic point. If you hit them with the ball, they're not going to hit it back. I'm just saying. It happened to me one time when I played a singles match, and I was like, all right, I'm hitting other girls with the ball now.
John says she plays all the positions.
Yeah, she does. There you go.
Goalie, 1/4 defense, 1/4 offense.
Dude,
Well,
goalie's
wait,
hard.
Bear Island with the solid, also
Complete
timely
hard.
joke of
Bravo for
making
her.
making fun of my name, making it sound like Alexi Lawless. Nailed that one.
Everybody is on their
Back-
game
back to
today.
the soccer thing.
Especially Charlie, because she just won a championship.
Zing!
Cat and Mark froze.
That one was so under the belt that almost nobody caught it. Good.
Rose?
We froze. Okay, anywho, goalie is an impossible position, like I was saying before. So huge shout out to Charlie for that. Mad respect.
TJ, did you play sports?
No, I played
Alec?
chess.
Play chess? That's awesome.
You
Did you?
there.
I played Magic the Gathering.
I'm trying to
No, I give up on the shark picture. All right, this is the boat graveyard.
I can't come back from that. Here, I'll make you big. Hold on, Cat.
It's on your phone though.
So?
Oh, focus.
Oh, honey, do you even have your rotation on? No,
Probably not.
no, he
Did
never.
you allow him to have it on?
Maybe.
Damn.
Maybe.
There we go. Hopefully.
There you go. Boat graveyard.
Where's this at? In Alaska?
Yeah, it's
Larson
in Alaska, it's in
Bay.
Larson Bay. After
Did you-
the boat,
Did you go up to Alaska, Cat, ever?
No, I did not.
You could have just downloaded that picture.
I think that's what he did.
that's not.
We had a Skype relationship.
He spent 7 years in Hawaii and totally played it off.
Yeah. Someone tin-eye that picture real quick.
How's that?
You want to tell him about what happened to the Grizzly guy? So, like
What
the
grizzly guy?
They made a movie out of that. I think we all know.
year before or something that
oh, Timothy
he tried.
Treadwell?
Yeah, Timothy Treadwell got eaten by freaking bears. The year before he tried to send me out there, I was like, nope, not visiting.
Don't.
Meanwhile,
Be back for the 4 months. Nope.
in Vegas, Mark's a casino dealer in Vegas. He's telling Kat the entire time that he's been fishing.
He came back. He was smelly and he had a lot of hair. So
Well,
That
sounds like
happened.
Vegas.
Old needle on the face.
Is that better?
What is that? A fish?
Hold on,
Fish.
Halibut.
that looks kind of fishy.
Like two fish.
That's
Is-
fishy fish.
Are they dead?
Taste out of them. Oh, they're amazing.
Are
It's
they
not
dead?
Yes, they are dead. I caught those.
Oh, halibut.
So wait,
just for
you
the halibut?
you just went up there with a fishing pole, or were
Just for the fuck of it.
For the halibut, I did.
he was up there with a fishing pole?
Net and everything.
Yeah, wait, set netting?
Yeah.
Here.
Chris Bear says one motherfucker gets eaten by a bear and Cat never goes on vacation.
They had a lot of bears.
That's an old picture of you, honey.
No, we're not.
Where's your mom? Cat.
I don't know. Watching TV.
We can introduce her to everybody on the
No,
panel.
we're not. Okay. Full disclosure. I was at work. My mother works in the office of we work for the same company but in completely different sectors. And I set my phone down on her desk. Chad calls. And my mom answers the phone because she sees Chad and she's like, oh, I know him. And then he's like, hey, babe. She's like,
And she was like,
"Babe,
it's Mama Babe. I'm like, okay, what's going on, Mom?
it's
I,
mom.
I stand by my greeting.
Oh gosh.
North Cape Carlick.
Why did you why
Oh,
why
bear.
you do it, Mark, for the halibut? Oh, I get it now.
Ah,
Bear.
Sting.
Where?
He's Captain Dad joke.
That is totally a dad joke.
Fun fact: Maine has more black bears. Oh God, no!
Chris Barrett.
Gotta stop at Chris.
Chris
I'm
Barrett, everyone.
Chris, be good.
Also, I don't know if that's true.
That's rude.
Oh, is this you? No.
I mean,
It might be.
picture of Joe, but I was taking all the pictures. He never took pictures.
This is like full gear.
That could be anybody.
That could be anybody.
I mean,
right.
that doesn't
Yeah.
prove anything. There has not. I haven't seen you with one Eskimo.
Is that
Uh,
Gordon's brother?
I need to see
They
you
prefer
holding
Inuit.
the fish with your hands.
Oh, there you are. You look really weird.
Because I'm in full rain gear.
Oh.
You look really weird. It's almost like it's not you.
It is me.
Is that the brother of Gordon the Fisherman? The West Coast version?
Huh?
Oh, nobody buys fish sticks?
No, it's Gordon's Fisherman. Yeah.
One thing that you young people say all the time that cracks me up that was never a thing when I was your age. A picture or it never happened.
Yeah.
A picture or it never happened?
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
All right,
Mark.
that's a picture of me.
So
that
I'll give-
looks
I-
like Ed Sheeran.
I'm going to give full disclosure here on this one.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I had an interview this week and I couldn't like physically go to it. So the guy wanted to do a Skype interview. So I Skype interviewed him in an office space on my green screen and just had a tie and a shirt on. That was
Just a tie.
Nothing else.
nothing else. No, I had a shirt on, I had a tie, and then I made the background like an office.
Did he
space.
buy it?
Yeah, he did. He didn't ask. But the funny thing about it is,
Well, those are two very, very, very different things, Chad.
Did he say yes and then you stood up and he was like, "Oh God."
but the bad thing about it was
Cat in your lap?
in the background there's this lady and it's on a loop. So the lady just kept on walking right past me.
I also hope you didn't gesture like this and then your hand got cut off.
No, I stayed. I made it like bigger and stuff.
I got bad news for you, Chad.
What's that?
They 100% noticed.
You think so? I got the job though.
Well, maybe they appreciated your ingenuity and creativity, but I guarantee they went off the call and they go, that motherfucker was on a green screen.
It was. I gotta find it. I'll show you. It was terrible.
Is this a bad boy band?
No.
Like outtake?
No.
No, show them this video.
No, don't show us a video.
No.
I'm
No.
like,
It's that bad.
Your hair is blowing in the wind and it looks
Yes,
really
it is.
awkward.
it's. He had the whole moment of the Fabio moment. Remember when Fabio got hit in the face by a bird?
Yeah,
Having him face
that
That
was
was
at Six
wrong.
Flags.
it
Show
fucking
him.
hurts. Here,
Show him it.
you show him. Okay, this is really embarrassing. I was okay. I'm like
Look at the blonde. That's Mark.
18 years old.
You were not 18 in that.
Okay.
Is this,
Oh, wow.
one?
is this Mark's first commercial for Trojan?
Yeah, I can picture like a definitely intro to a boy band video there.
Right?
Yep.
Especially that
Hey-
long hair.
Hey girl, it's been a while. I've been upstate fishing in Alaska, but I still love you, girl.
What's in the box? I got fish in the box. Oh my God.
Amazing. I've never even seen this video before. That's amazing.
You've seen it.
No, I
I'm
haven't.
sure you have. You've been through my
Thank
phone
you,
enough.
Google.
Really?
hmm
Boy band though.
Yes, that looks like a boy band.
Yeah, it looks like a boy band.
Yes, it does. See, he agrees with me.
You want to talk about funny stuff? So Chad earlier was talking about Mandalorian, and during that first episode, near the end of it,
Spoilers.
yeah. I'm not gonna go into spoilers. It's kind of a spoiler free. Towards the end of the episode, when that one surprise comes out at the end, I looked at my wife and was like, "Oh my God, a Mogwai!" And then I realized 30 seconds later, I was like, oh man, totally different series and franchise.
I'm still on the big screen and I feel really awkward.
No, I want Mark to put that music back up.
What music?
I mean that video.
The video, because you're gonna play
Oh,
music.
the video of you. Oh no! Show the video of you getting hit by your little cousin
Oh,
with the wiffle ball bat.
why?
Right in the
Put-
groin.
I think he wants to see the boy band video again.
Yeah, I
Look at
do.
that video.
Boy band, boy band, boy band, boy band. You can do it.
All right, hold on. Let me find
You can do it.
I've been busy fishing, but I'll bring you back jellyfishes.
Watch Veronica Mars. Tell me he doesn't look like that one guy.
Come on, Mark, hurry up.
I'm hurrying. Hold on.
Come on, Mark. I got a fish in the box.
Fish in the box. A fish in the box.
Mark, it's a video. You just had it up. What the hell, Mark?
Why'd you close it?
Because
Hey,
Oh, don't
hey
post
Kat, I have a question.
It was embarrassing.
Hey, Kat, TJ has a question.
there we go.
Okay.
I have a question. How big is your grocery bill?
What?
Do you really want to know?
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's hard to see in a crimson love.
We're definitely getting flagged for this.
God dang it.
It's so perfect.
It doesn't fit though.
It's so perfect.
And this is why I'm.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head when I saw the video.
Keep him under lock and key. The,
Don't-
the
Don't you already?
Ooh, look!
What do you got there?
It's the first appearance of
I'm just taunting.
Foster's
I'm taunting John with this.
Oh, I've got that.
nice.
So
You just did that today?
you had
Yeah.
something on your Instagram today.
Holy crap! Mark.
Yeah, not. It was no big deal.
Did you buy those?
Bear
They're
Island.
so-
Yeah, super casually.
Yeah. Did you guys see his Instagram today?
Rah.
What?
Yeah.
That's what's in the box, baby.
And I found a comic book that I was going to send to you after watching your greatest show ever. It's the Avengers Gillette team. No, I'm being dead serious. And they're razors that look like the
I
Hulk.
knew it.
You were right on, man. Above everybody else.
I'm on the
Gillette
razor's edge.
man. All right. Well, guys,
All right.
You're dangerous. You're dangerous.
You looked like you were in a boy band.
No.
well, I appreciate everybody coming on. We got 11:03. We got to get ready. Everybody's pretty tired, but let's go around the horn. What do you say, Andy?
Oh man. Looking forward to Monday, getting that Civil War read, getting ready for that show with Carson and JB, and catching up on some other modern books. Kat, Mark,
Hi.
Hi. So more BKR behind the bar might be happening.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we actually just got a new video editing software today, so got a bunch of stuff coming out. That we were having an issue with our video editing software prior to this, so pretty excited about some of the stuff we got coming up. Mark and Lawrence have their show BKR Behind the Bar. Cinema Figures has something coming up for the new holiday, and yeah, some crazy stuff going on.
Yep.
So
What about you there, Mr. Alec Whitewell Comics himself?
We got the greatest comic book show ever on this very channel on Wednesday, which will be even the greaterest comic book show ever than last week. We're making some improvements, and I think we're gonna keep rolling with it.
nice.
And then a book club this week. It's gonna be on my channel, and we're talking Little Bird. Finally, the long-awaited.
I'm trying to get Sam to come say hi, but he won't.
yeah,
Come on, Sam. Come on. Get up here. Come on.
You know, only Chad can hear you.
yeah, Papas, there you go. There's good puppers.
Wow.
Same.
How about you, Mr. Whitewell?
That this you just asked me.
I'm sorry.
That was maybe my favorite joke from last week. I don't remember if it was on Book Club or The Greatest Show Ever, but when someone said, "Is that your only copy of Little Bird? You're gonna have to crack it open," and I said, "No, I've got like 12."
Mark.
Mark. How about you, TJ? Anything big? Oh, we got Bueller in the chat. Can TJ hear me?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you got anything coming up this week?
I got nothing coming up.
You're gonna watch that the movie with us on Thursday, right?
Yes,
Awesome.
Yeah.
because Thursday
Yeah.
is my day off. So
Chris Barrett strangely enjoyed the name Chris Barrett's in the chat.
Yeah. I died laughing when that one came up.
We've got Bueller in the chat. We've had a bunch of people in the chat. Guys, I appreciate it. Sorry that these guys come in. They came in and helped us out so much. Otherwise, it was just going to be me and Kat like staring at each other.
Yeah.
And it was going to get weird. And then Mark was
it got weird anyway.
And then
Mark, I'm disappointed. Mark didn't eat enough.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Mark, keep eating.
Fine, I'm back.
It only gets weird when she 6 Mark on you.
I think you did.
Before we leave, can I say one more thing?
yeah, man, you can say whatever you want.
Motherfuckers.
All right.
That was perfect.
John, I'm letting you guys call it Chris Barrett in the chat. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm
Get it.
looking
I
at
get that now.
now.
All right, guys.
Don't do that.
Mark, put something in your mouth. Oh, God.
Put something in your mouth.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Right.